It's letting me add it here though. That's the thing.
All right.
At the very least.
There we go. We're live and rolling. A little late to NXT, but that's okay.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday Night NXT. You are here with me. You are here with Nick. You are here with Uncle Todd. We are live. Thank you guys for joining us on HSN on the Hardcore Sports Network for NXT. We are just now getting in. As you can see, you got Thea in the ring with Fallon Henley already, and it is going up. Guys, how are y'all today?
Oh man, good. I'm chilling like a villain. Oh, go ahead, man. Yeah, I'm chilling like a villain that isn't stealing, man.
Yep.
Man, it feels good. I am awake finally. Hopefully everybody I got up late as hell this afternoon, man, but right on time. That workout put me out. Oh, Fallon Henley with the shit. She is going in already. Thea Hale is going in on Fallon Henley already. Who you guys got in this match?
Thea Hale.
I do too.
I'm gonna go the opposite way. Fallon Henley. Let's go.
You think Fallon finna take her out of the tournament?
I think Thea Hale is like one of the only names of NXT that I've known since it was NXT 2.0.
Oh man, yeah. I can't wait for this match right here with Shayna Baszler and Lola Vice.
Oh, that's gonna be
Natalya and Karmen Petrovic.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that either.
Robert's in the chat there.
RB was good.
Daniel Berry Sports.
Daniel Berry was good, man.
Robert there, yo, Unc, you supposed to enter the chat late like all heels do.
You already know. Heel tactics forever, man. Heel tactics forever.
That's how I am with Earl on Earl and Sarah on Wednesdays and just Earl on Fridays too.
Oh, you just come in. Hey man, it be like that sometime, man. I'm like that usually myself. That's why I say like right now, like even today, I was trying to hurry it up. I'm usually like that's why I always start at like 5.
Yeah.
I always start the stream at 5:05 versus 5 o'clock because I know that they're gonna show recaps now.
Yeah. There's Wesley. What's up? What's up, Wesley?
What's going on, Wesley? Wes. We are NXT, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna hit you every time now. You do that, I'm letting you know. Oh man, yeah. Here they go. Oh, Thea Hale, man. How tall is she? She's like, is she about the same height, or is she taller than Ivy Nile?
That is a good question. She's 5'5".
Yeah, Ivy Nile is what, 5'1"?
I didn't know Thea Hale was from Pittsburgh. Now she's definitely my pick to win.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Ivy Nile is 5'2".
5'2". Look at Ridge Holland. Why is he on a chair, bro? Oh, he said he was taking it from her. He always getting everybody. He always doing something to get it. So they are still running with this whole narrative of him just being a total like just why they torturing this man like that, dog? Ever since Big E. We can't hear you, Uncle Todd.
Yo, all right. I said Ridge Holland is buff Pat McAfee.
He said buff Pat McAfee. You stupid.
So actually buff JoJo Siwa.
Oh. Oh man. Yeah, this is great, man.
I can't do Pat like that. I gotta apologize for that one.
I like Pat, man. They need to add him. Oh yeah, his pack gets added when? Like it's like the third pack for WWE 2K.
Later in the summer, I think. The last I saw on Twitter where people were complaining about it because his whole team is gonna be in the game.
I mean, you know,
yeah, that's crazy.
I think they should add Logan Paul's team before they add Pat McAfee's team. Honestly, bring in KSI, I Show Speed,
Jake,
yeah, that'd be fire.
And what's the name from Kansas City?
Patrick Mahomes. Oh, that'd be crazy.
The Patrick Mahomes pack. The Patrick Mahomes ring pack.
They got to give Pat McAfee the punt. They got to give him that punt kick.
Oh man, I enjoy it. They probably will give him the punt though. Oh man, yeah. I was playing 2K. Man, those challenges on that they put out recently are incredibly hard to play. They are way too hard to play. They had me fight Andre the Giant with a diamond card. I told you about it yesterday, Dub. Man, they was tripping.
That is too unfair.
Yeah, it was a emerald card versus a diamond, and then Andre was like a super mat technician. I thought I was fighting Bret Hart. He reversed everything.
And then he would have Terry Funk.
That was the last one that I did. I finally beat that one. It took forever. I had to fight Terry Funk. What was it? He's a sapphire card, a sapphire Terry Funk versus a diamond Mankind.
Oh, that's crazy.
So he was what 3 to 4 levels higher, and then he was just hella slow, man. Like every move, I barely got away with the win. I beat him with the neck breaker though. And what's the name's looking good in this commercial though? Which commercial do y'all see right now? I know they be showing different stuff.
I am on. Okay. They're at a coffee shop, I think.
Okay, yeah. Now they just showed what's her name that won Miss America for a second. That was on Real Housewives of America, Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh, I got that. We'll be right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
How do they decide who they give? What commercial? Like, oh, we're gonna show a commercial with them, and then no, we don't have a commercial for these guys today. Oh man. All right, come on with the 50,000 commercials. They drinking pond water, man. If you don't,
what is this Monday Night Raw? My goodness,
man, they didn't even have this many commercials last week. What's going on, Earl?
Oh, Earl's here. Speak of the devil.
Good evening, Earl. Oh, you had it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Earl can't wait to be back on Dynamite tomorrow night, Earl.
I can't wait to watch Dynamite tomorrow to see this. I bet not ever hear anybody complaining about the Jinder Mahal versus Seth Rollins match again. Ever. Ever. They got Singh fighting Bryan Danielson. I don't want to hear nothing.
Oh my goodness.
They got something Singh fighting Bryan Danielson, dude. Like, I do not want it. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody asked for that.
Are we being punished because of all the fans that are leaking the arena pictures when they're empty? Like, what is TK doing?
Oh man, that ain't the fans' fault. That's his fault. That's a Booker, man. He's going to get it together. He should adopt the name Booker T, so he can start booking some better product. Look, even the NXT arena is full. The house shows are selling out. Oh man, let's go. Get up, Thea. I like Fallon Henley. She's like a new Mickey James, man.
I see that. And Brinley Reece versus Jaida Parker is the other matchup for the qualifier, and then we have an NXT Tag Team Championship. Frazier and Axiom against Stax and Lola Crucifino. I don't even know who either of those guys are.
It's wait. Stax and who?
I think it said Crucifino, but it was just in the corner there, so I couldn't really see it.
She did like a diving senton backward after the shake of the Ultimate Warrior shake on the ropes. All right, Nick. So I don't know if you've been following it. I know you've probably been busy, but on the channel, I'm doing I'm for 2K. I'm starting a new NWO Red, right?
Okay.
So I'm doing the universe mode on 2K. So I'm gonna follow through with like building the story with it. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it, but I'll probably end up doing a player one. So I got Carmelo Hayes starting a new NWO.
Okay, I was looking on your channel to see whenever if you had the stream scheduled yet, and I saw it pop up as one of the videos. So I didn't get a chance to watch it yet though.
Okay, yeah, it just showed him in his gear and stuff because I went in and made his gear and and hooked it up. So he's the first one so far, and then I'm doing the vote, trying to see who people want. So far, CM Punk is winning the vote as joining the new NWO so far as one of the first members. I thought it would have been Bronson Reed first, but I see I'm gonna mix it up the next time. I'm gonna bring some different wrestlers in.
Cool.
People love CM Punk. They love it. Hey, what's going on, Riley?
Let's go.
How's it going?
Good afternoon, man, or good morning. Hey, what's going on, Ballet? How are you? Ballet says hello to the chat. Let's go.
Yeah, I saw CM Punk was at Netflix from his Instagram story. So I don't know if that's WWE and him he's gonna be one of the first superstars centered around like a Netflix doc, or if he was just there on behalf of WWE, or
he's going to get his check. he got a few checks coming from there. They picked up they picked up the show Heels.
Oh,
yes.
So, I've never watched it because I don't have Stars. So as soon as it comes to Netflix, I know what I'm binging.
Oh yeah, man, you have to watch. Man, please watch Heels. Have you seen it, Doug?
No, I ain't got a chance to see Heels yet, but I will be tuning in soon as it hits.
Oh, listen, man, Heels is a really good show. It has I always forget the guy's name from
Arrow.
Arrow, yeah.
Oh yeah. Stardust's tag team partner.
yeah. And
Stephen Amell.
Yeah, Stephen Amell, and he actually does. They actually do a really good job. The story is about him taking over his father's he takes over his father's like wrestling company after his father passes. So then his brother is a wrestler in the company as well. So they, it's like a small town like wrestling company. And then there's the dude with the money that comes in trying to take over the territory that has like a whole bunch of other stuff, but he does like sports entertainment, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So like season 1 was them fighting, you know what I mean, trying to keep them away. Season 2 kind of like they have a crossover between the brands. I think you guys would enjoy it. And then it left on a season 1 left on a good how would you say it left on a good cliffhanger, and then season 2 also left on a great cliffhanger as well. And AJ Lee is on the show, so is CM Punk. They're both on the show, and then they have a whole bunch of other guys on there that you guys are like. Ballet says, I didn't see season 2. Season 2 was good, Ballet. Give it a shot. Look, they got the Heritage Cup over there. Look at Tony D'Angelo.
Ballet said, I only watched the first few episodes from season 1.
Oh yeah, it gets better. I know how people they thought it went pretty slow. Even for me, like I took a break from it after watching the first couple episodes. Then by the time it got to like whatever, like episode 7 or something like that, I went back and then caught up. Let's see, what did Riley say? He said, you just found out Thea Hale is 20. Wow, I thought she was 18. Maybe she started NXT when she was 18. That's crazy. Thea Hale is young to be that good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tony D'Angelo coming out in Solo's jacket. I'm calling it. He borrowed that jacket from Solo Sikoa. Ooh, Orton versus Conga. Belair versus Jax.
Thank you, Earl. We appreciate that. He said all channels are liked.
Thank you, Earl. We definitely appreciate you coming through doing that.
That's dope.
SmackDown is coming from Saudi Arabia, so that means it's gonna be sold out, packed out. We're gonna get a different kind of crowd. This some crowds that appreciate seeing like Luke Gallows and Anderson when they come out, you know what I'm saying? They might as well put the OC on there. Man, look, Puerto Rico went crazy. Man, do you remember the Puerto Rico show? They went crazy for Gallows and Anderson.
The Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers, man. And we don't appreciate them enough over here.
No, we don't. Because I don't.
There's a lot
said
that,
I don't.
that wrestling fans over here don't appreciate.
And they don't, man. It's a lot of wrestlers.
Who's your top 5 underappreciated wrestlers?
Ooh. Underappreciated. That's a good question. Man, I'm gonna let you start. I gotta think. Who's your top 5? He's like, I don't even know.
Man.
I passed it to yeah. There you go. Wait, that's the wrong way. There you go. Bam.
Oh, go ahead. Who you got, Nick?
I'm trying to look at the roster to think of. Just to think.
Right.
Man, this is tough.
This is a tough one.
Let me see. I think we all got to go to www.com. Anybody in the audience, please feel free to label your top 5 underappreciated. Ballet
Before his current push right now, I would say Chad Gable.
Oh, absolutely. Shorty G. I did not like
Dijak.
Dijak is very underappreciated. He hasn't even and he got drafted. He hasn't even hit the main roster yet.
Yeah. I'm trying to look. I'm looking right now. I'm
going over the comments while you do that. Ballet says, good to see you, Earl. Raleigh says, so many good up-and-coming young women's wrestlers. Thea and Billy Starks is 19. She's the ROH Women's TV champion. No, she is. She's good. Gonna be also Bailey superfan. AZ Moreno is young. Absolutely, I do know who Billy Starks is, but I don't think she's that great yet. She may be good later if she stays under Athena, but she got to give me some more time. I think I think somebody else should have won that the TV champion, Raleigh. That's just on me, man. He says she's on Indies at the minute. Earl says, thank you, ballet dancer. He says, oh, great question. Top 5. Raleigh's got his. He says Ricochet, Chad Gable, Chelsea Green. Earl says Shayna Baszler. Yeah. Ballet says Will Hobbs. Okay, y'all coming with it. Takeshita, I absolutely agree. Takeshita is definitely unappreciated. Raleigh says Natalya, definitely. He says Nia Jax, LOL. Hey, look, man.
I appreciate it.
Hey, look, he says get out. Nia Jax is getting her flowers. She might win Queen of the Ring. Raleigh says, there's my top 5 underrated. And Ballet says, definitely Shayna Baszler. I agree with the Shayna Baszler. I saw something today saying that they had big plans for her until the network deals started coming up and they had to renew the network deals.
Huh. Well, she's back on NXT again tonight. So
yeah,
if that is just her doing both, Raw and NXT, I don't have an issue with that at all.
Yeah, I don't think people appreciate Tony. Like, if we're talking NXT, since we're on NXT right now, underappreciated in NXT, Tony D'Angelo right now, even though he just won the Heritage Cup, which is probably why they gave it to him. Definitely, I think everybody might love Sol Ruka that watches NXT. Mitch says, what's up, guys? It says NXT over Orange Cassidy. The Orange Cassidy slander will never stop with Mitch. Oh, man, I love it. Oh man, poor Ivar. He I don't know if it's a work. Oh, but Nick, look at Nick behind him.
Right.
He has posted the Tropical Chief behind him on screen.
The Tropical Chief.
The Tropical Chief. That's what we call him on the channel, is the Tropical Chief.
Hilarious.
Ballet will be putting up her Tropical Chief logos. Oh man. Grab some.
Earl said AOP.
Yeah.
Oh, AOP? Oh,
AEW underrated. Serena Deeb, Thunder Rosa, Wardlow, Buddy Matthews, Brian Cage. Absolutely, all 5 of those are spot on.
Man, spot on.
And then Earl said AOP.
AOP. I think they underappreciate themselves on the roster when they come through. They need to just let them go. The ballet
again
with the logos for the Tropical Chief.
I got 5. All right, so here we go.
All right.
Of course, my guy Ricochet, Shucks, Shinsuke Nakamura, Angel Garza.
Okay.
Cedric Alexander.
Okay.
And Apollo Crews.
I absolutely agree with all 5 of those. Man, those are some good picks. Look, Gallus is back on. Hold on. Is that Joe Coffey? With the mustache right here? Everybody's looking blank at like, who is this? I think that's Joe Coffey.
My reaction is the same as Jinder Mahal. What had whenever they talked about Hook? Who?
He's gonna be joining Hook in a minute. They're gonna make him if he goes to AEW. He's gonna have to fight Hook.
Hopefully by then Hook will be hit free agency and be over in WWE by then.
Will says, thanks, glad you like my list. Absolutely. Riley, your that list was absolutely great. Jordan Kirby says, I don't like Gallus. There's a lot of people out there that don't like Gallus. I've heard some stories, but we will see why. Sandman is here. What's good? What's going on, Sandman? How are you tonight? I know you having your panel later. I'm gonna slide through there after NXT. Riley says Cedric is good and Apollo both not used properly main event on or WWE Speed. They've been on recently, and Cedric is in a new tag team, has not been on SmackDown once with Ashanti Adonis. And what is that all about? I have no idea. I don't know why they repackaged them, gave them those videos, and still haven't used them yet. They were having them picking out outfits and stuff like that, kind of like how I did my little outfit reveal for what's the name today. That was crazy. Ballet says Cedric Alexander was repackaged with Ashanti the Adonis, then speared by Braun Breaker. You are absolutely right. He speared his back off. No Vinny. Ballet says peace to the said, man. Jordan Kirby says, who's y'all's pick for King and Queen of the Ring finals? I will start. Mine is Nia Jax as the winner, and I'm going to go Tama Tonga is who I want to win. But they may give it to Gunta. Like, Gunta has been champion in every form of WWE. He may be that guy that goes on to win every championship, that be the first to win every championship that WWE has had.
Yeah, I mean, Lyra Valkyria for Queen of the Ring, and then Gunther for King of the Ring.
Oh, you think they're going to give it to NXT right off the bat? Well, she did kind of unfairly give up her NXT title a little early. Axiom and okay, so they trying to come in and take all of the gold. Let's see how they rigged it. He did pay Ava off. Who you got, Dub, for the King Queen of the Ring?
Man, I got the Ring General. You know, I got the Ring General. You know, that's my guy. And I got Queen Nia Jax. Let's do it.
All right. Man, all right. So we'll see what the chat who they have. Earl says Liv Morgan and Bo Dallas split. I did hear about that. She said,
I think that they've been. I think it's been for that way for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But she just now confirmed it.
Yeah, I could see that happening after the tragedy strikes and just having to deal with it. She probably didn't, you know what I mean? Like, probably couldn't deal with it as well. So hopefully things heal up for both of them. But she did it kind of early now that he's coming back, about to get a monster push. And she's getting a monster push herself. So
yeah, I didn't get to watch Raw last night, but what little bits and pieces I did see, I saw her and Becky's promo back and forth and their segment. And I would be okay. I'm a big Becky fan, but I want Becky to have a title run that's means something. But if Liv wins, I won't be upset.
Dub, how'd you feel about her last night?
I liked it. I like the direction she got right now. The last night was good. I'd rather see her be champion than the man. I'd rather see her get her push for sure. So I'm with all the Liv shenanigans.
Hey, Liv was great this yesterday, man. The heel turn, her absolute you know what I mean? Just the way she went off on Becky, I wasn't expecting. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I've been waiting to see from Liv Morgan. So I'm very, very happy with the direction that they put and Liv in as far as letting down, like with her being heel. I always think that letting someone be heel. I always said that about Roman when they tried to force the baby face big dog Roman down. Believe that was not the catchphrase that I wanted from a Roman Reigns at the time. Believe that, and this is my yard, and all. He tried to take when Undertaker gave it. It just didn't work. I said you have to let this man be heel. Let him go down his cousin's path, and it'll work. And then when he comes back and he has the baby face run, it'll work even better. I expect Roman, to ascend even higher than last time when he comes back.
The Liv thing, it doesn't, it feels natural, and it's just kind of progressing in a good pace, in a good way, and it's not, it doesn't feel like it's being forced or anything like that.
Absolutely. Her on Funny Marco was hilarious. Did you guys watch that interview? I dropped it in the group chat. Did you watch her on Funny Marco, Dub?
I still got to check that one out. You was talking about that yesterday. I need to see that for sure.
Yeah, it's in the wrestling chat, Nick. She was on Funny Marco they did an hour, man. That shit was funny. Roddy says I've got some more underrated in WWE, Ivar and Pippen. Oh, you know what, man? If people haven't caught on to Ivar and Piper Niven already, yeah, man. Hey, look, Piper. I said Pippen. Piper Niven. I just put it together. Pippen.
Scottie Pippen needs a push. They need to give him a push.
Scottie Pippen need to get clothes on. Going out the way he did. But Piper Niven is an absolute, like, she's a beast, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love when her and Chelsea are together. I love her when she's solo. I think her and Ivar are damn near like on par with each other as far as coming up in Ascension. I can't wait to see what they do with her. Like, I've been watching her since NXT UK. I'm sure you have too, Dub. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Piper Niven is great. NXT UK, man, I miss NXT UK so much. I was talking to somebody about that earlier. They said, what's the point? Why are they pushing Gunther so hard? I'm like, bro, have you been watching since NXT UK? Do you not know where he came from? Like, as far as his ascension, that's why they pushing him. He's earning every bit of respect up the ladder, and he's a once in a lifetime wrestler that we're getting in WWE. Ballet says, yes, Liv is single.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yes. Living single. All right. Sandman says Ballet the Enforcer. Sandman says the King, the General King. Yes.
That's right.
Man, let's see. Ballet says accept the women's championship. Raleigh says mine's Nia Jax and Gunther. I think you can challenge for a title if you win the tournament. I think wait and see what prize you get if you win. I believe that is true that you get an automatic championship challenge. I'm pretty sure that Gunther will challenge for the world championship. He said he might challenge for his Intercontinental Championship back. I would love to see him fight Chad Gable again and lose though this time if Chad wins it over the weekend. Ballet says thumbs up to the Sandman. Riley says snap on picks, Todd, same as me. Absolutely. Ballet says Nia Jax for Queen. Ballet says I guess old Gunther will win. Well, we don't know yet. Tama Tonga. I mean, that depends if they put heel versus heel, which I doubt they do. But then again, that Saudi Arabia crowd is going to get behind who they want to get behind. So go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I need Jimmy Uso to come in and cost the MFT the match, whether it's against Randy Orton or whether it's against the ring general.
Happening. I can see that happening, or just have Jay wear the hoodie, one or the other. Lee says Liv Morgan will be champ at Saudi. I think my pick. I think that Becky might get put her over. Sandman said I've been said Liv was getting better. You know what? I wasn't believing Liv was getting better, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? She is getting better on the microphone. She's absolutely incredible right now. So that is helping out a lot. Ballet said that was a good promo. Riley says, I'm liking the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. Massive fan of Liv, not a simple, crazy super fan or stan. Like some people on X and Twitter, LOL advice, don't go on X and say anything about Alexa Bliss or Liv Morgan. Oh yeah, that is absolutely true. You cannot do that by any circumstances whatsoever. The crowd will go, they will turn on you. He looked at that. He said the same thing. They will come for you. Absolutely. Sandman says Piper Niven. Ballet has her head down like she said Ballet said shoot your shot at Liv, Nick.
Yeah, go for
it. he hitting her in the DMs right now. Sandman said peace to the chat. And he says Queen Nia definitely got a ring to it. Absolutely. I want to see her definitely take it.
I think I would have a better shot with Kate Martin than Liv Morgan.
Oh man. Man, come on now. I'm tired. I did not want Axiom and Nathan what's the name? Was it Nathan Frazier to win the titles.
Look at me knowing my NXT roster.
There you go. It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss right now.
Big time.
WWE 2K does help though. For me, I'm gonna keep it
for sure.
They need to add Cash Suplex to the Reign roster. Whoever created him is crazy. Axiom, man. Axiom gives me Commander vibes, bro. Like I just from AEW. Ooh, watch it. Are you all right, Channing? They said he is the underboss. I didn't know he was the underboss. So that he's oh yeah, that's what I said. He was and when I compared them to the Sopranos, he was what's the guy's name? Silvio from the Sopranos. They still need a Paulie Walnuts. They need somebody that's wild. Ballet says we haven't seen Commander in a minute. I know he was back and then he left again real quick. I don't understand what happened to Commander. He came in and then he was gone very quickly. Later on tonight, the number one contender triple threat match, the North American Championship. We got Wesley, we got Josh Briggs and Joe Coffey from Gallus. This is their finisher. Will they finish the match though? Nope. Axiom with the super kick. Channing Stacks with a cutter. Get Axiom out of here. They didn't did their finisher already. What's next? They are making it a point to hold that rope now for the tag. Have you noticed that, Nick?
It's about time. I can't stand whenever you see tag teams that don't hold it, and then some do, some don't, and then there's one time where it was one of the refs called it out. I can't remember if it was in AEW or in WWE, but I'm like, just hold the rope across the board and be done with it.
All right, Axiom. That's the second time you didn't super kick and That's Charlie Dempsey and them. They back. This match is a wrap. Come on now. Ref, you are not watching this outside the ring at all. That's right, Channing. They are brawling it up.
How much has Liv Morgan has been in the news recently? The arrest video that I'm single interview. She is everywhere by way arrest video. Nicest arrest I've ever seen. Liv was I saw one video of the cop that arrested her was going through her wrestling bag and like questioning to see if she was really like Liv Morgan and like really wrestled for WWE or whatever. And then it turned out that whatever was in her car wasn't even hers. But just the fact that the cop was like going through her wrestling bag and like laughing about like what are we doing?
That's the thing, man. I don't understand. The Good Brothers are out there stomping. Speaking of the Good Brothers.
Hey, you called it.
I told you they are unappreciated. Let's go, Gallows. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to this comment. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Boom. Yes. The Good Brothers. Yes, please call them the Good Brothers and not OC. We know they wanted you guys want to say the original club. You know what I'm saying? Yes. She's pretty. Bet. Lexus King always come out of nowhere, man. Bro, he has the cleanest lineup in WWE history. Ballet, you see his lineup, right? He has a side ponytail with the fade. Uh-oh, there go Ava. Come on, man, with this jacket, look like she just came from her daddy's ranch.
I don't see it. I don't think I'm annoying.
Lexus King is hilarious, man. Shit, Ava's taller than the talent. God damn. She was taller than both of them. Put her back in the ring. Uh-oh. Oba Fimi. Yes. All right, yeah, man. But back to that arrest video. I think that it absolutely did do her some good. It is doing her good. She's able to go on this little nice little tour right now, getting some press. The police were absolutely out of bounds going through her stuff like that. And on top of it, we know Liv partakes a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? She said the stuff wasn't hers. But you know, she partakes a little bit inside of the smoking a bit, the smoking culture. But I mean, you know, I think that it was very excessive. Oh, you missed Lexus King, bro.
I swear, every Tuesday I miss Lexus King.
You miss Lexus King every time he comes out. You always do something every time. And
That's because I am Lexus King. You never see us in the same place at the same time.
That's funny. Oh man. Let's see. Ballet said Lexus King. Yeah, man. He came out. He has his lineup. He has the crispiest lineup in NXT history, man. That is funny. Riley says, "Oh yeah, totally underrated. Good brothers. They are really good. Glad they are getting a chance in NXT. I'm glad they went down there too. Shawn Michaels loves them anyway. Anybody that's throwing up the you know what I'm saying, that was a part of the Bullet Club, which is, you know, the offshoot of the Clique anyway. So, you know, he's going anybody with the Turkish Wolf. He's like, yo, come on down, man. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Man. Well, you do not like the Good Brothers, do you?
They were good for what they were good for then. Now, get them out of here. The Good Brothers,
man, look, man, you
out of here.
You wildin'.
As far as tag teams go, where would you rank? Would they be in your top 10, top 5 tag teams in WWE?
My favorite top 10, no, but then again, I would say that they're probably, well, I don't know. We got to go through tag teams. Probably not in my top 10, maybe my top 30, but I would say my top 30. High top 30s, maybe like 25 or something like that if we're going tag teams. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you know how many tag teams I grew up with? I've been watching wrestling since I was 4, and I'm 44 now. So, like, I've seen all kinds of tag teams. I'm gonna put them above Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston. Air Boom.
Oh man, I don't know if I can do that.
That's look at that. That's because you used to love Airboom. You used to love Evan Bourne. You put me on Evan Bourne.
Let me ask you: Are they in the top 5 tag teams in WWE right now?
In WWE right now,
mm-hmm.
They're a natural tag team, so I might say yes. They're a natural tag team. We're not talking about two people mashed together to be a team. We're talking about people that have been a tag team their whole career. So if we're counting that, then yeah, I don't count like tag teams that have been
the makeshift tag teams, and
I can't stand that.
I mean, there's some that work out, like Braun Strowman and Ricochet. It was just a cool dynamic and it worked out.
Right.
But like the ones like Liv Morgan and Rhea, where they build them up and then they do it, and then 3 weeks later they're turning on each other. It just that's garbage.
Yeah.
So
you count Awesome Truth?
Yeah, I can't. I don't count Awesome Truth as a tag team either.
You don't count them as a tag team?
No, they're put together. It's a makeshift. Look, man, a real tag team to me is like the Hart Foundation. You know what I'm saying? The Hart Foundation.
So do you think that Gallows and Anderson were always together?
They've been together for over how many years now as a tag team, and haven't like went against each other. Like you got to have some time in as a tag team for me.
Okay.
And not split. You know what I'm saying? Like they were in the Bullet Club together as a tag team. You know what I mean? Like we going back to Japan, we going back around the world. Like I love traditional tag teams. I love you know what I mean? Like Caden Carter. It was a Katana Chance and Caden Carter. I love them. Do you see how smooth they are as a tag team and how they move around? Like Shayna and Zoe Stark are growing on me, but we know that they're eventually going to split at some point unless they keep them together and they want to remain a tag team. But they're single stars. Like I don't, unless they come with a mid-card title, I would suggest for them to stay together. So
would you consider before the split, would you have considered the Alpha Academy to be a tag team?
Well, they tagged together for a while, but once they started letting Chad go solo, nah, like you know what I mean. Now, what a Heavy Machinery was a tag team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I count Heavy Machinery before I do that, and I don't understand why they let go of Tucker and to put. I get it, but you could have taken Tucker and Otis and put them in Alpha Academy, and it would have worked.
Yeah, you could have. You definitely could have did that.
Like Chase U, like when I look at Chase U, this is a team. You know what I'm saying? They've been together forever. I don't care if it's 3 members, 2 members. They keep adding people. Look, dude and Ridge Holland getting into it. Ridge Holland joined them. This is a team.
What about the Riot Squad?
I did like the Riot Squad.
Yeah.
I count them as a tag team. Sarah, because it was who was it? It was Sarah Logan. It was
Liv Morgan and Ruby Riot.
Yeah. I like them. I counted them as a tag team. Even what's the name? Who was it? That used to share the title. But the New Day is a tag team. You know what I'm saying? They're more of a tag team than anything. They shared the title between the 3. You never knew which ones you were going to get. Even when they separated and one became a solo star, the other 2 were tag team. They had finishers. When it was Big E and Xavier Woods, they had names for their finishers. It was the up, down, down when it was Big E and Coffey. I mean, and Xavier Woods. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right? Okay,
it's that. Like, you have to be tagging for quite a while. Here comes Wesley, though. I just miss the traditional tag teams, man. Like back in the day when you used to put people together and it worked, like Typhoon and Earthquake. You know what I'm saying? That was a makeshift tag team, but they had matching gear and they had finishers. Who else? Demolition. You had the Legion. You know what I mean? The Road Warriors. You know what I mean? Who else can we look at? That was it, man. There's so many. There's plenty of them.
Okay. So then, all right. So then, are they better? So we don't consider. What about DIY? Do we consider DIY a tag team?
At the moment, but we got to see how long they last until we know Tommaso Ciampa is going to turn on on Johnny Gargano at some point. We expect it. We've seen it before.
Right. For sure. We're definitely going to see that.
Well, like this comment says about Baron Corbin, but Corbin and Braun Breaker.
Yeah. The Wolf Dogs. Look how fast they split.
Right.
They're on different brands. It didn't even last long. We knew it was coming. Like I liked them together as the Wolf Dogs, but I don't. They're not even gonna make it to 2K as the Wolf Dogs.
Yeah, they could have. They could have. I mean, now they're not really doing anything with Braun Breaker anyway. So, I mean, they could have kept them going as a tag team. It would have been entertaining.
Last night was entertaining. Wait till you watch Raw. He broke that jobber in half last night. Oh my god!
I think the Wolf Dogs is better than Gallows and Anderson.
Man, stop.
You don't think so? Gallows and Anderson.
No, bro. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to Gallows and Anderson.
Oh man, you must have seen some hell of. You must have seen a hell of a Gallows and Anderson match.
I used to watch them on different brands. I watched. They've been around the world. They've been to TNA. They've been to Japan. Them dudes can go. It's just
Stinking
that
up the joint.
They can go, and it showed that they can go when they went to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like that showed me. That shows that it's really about the crowd and how they react to people and how much the fans love them. I think they would move up a lot of people's WWE rankings versus everywhere else they go if they were given the opportunity. But that's just me. But like I said, I like traditional tag teams. And with my wrestling, when I set up my universe, first thing I'm doing is setting up traditional tag teams. The Usos is a traditional tag team. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They're just split apart right now, but they are a tag team.
Right. So, and better than Gallows and Anderson.
You said better than Gallows and Anderson? The Usos, yeah, they're better than Gallows.
You had to think about that?
No, I'm just
okay.
I had to, you know.
Sure.
What's the name? I mean, the what's the name? The Young Buck teeth are good, better than are better than Gallows and Anderson. But
okay,
you know what I'm saying? FTR is a good tag team. You know what I'm saying? They haven't look how many tag teams we talking about right now.
Those are that's probably my top 3 tag teams in the world: FTR, the Young Bucks, and the Usos.
Ooh.
Okay.
And everybody wants to see them fight each other too.
A top 4 I would throw the New Day up there as well.
Ooh,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
The New Day definitely. Which iteration of the New Day though? It's hard to you can't separate
Kofi and Big E.
Ooh, I was gonna say Big E got to be in the mix. Big E's got to be one of the ones.
Well, they were both the heavyweight champions, but see, I think that Xavier Woods has the better moveset out of both of them, though.
Woods is the only one that's won King of the Ring.
True.
That's true.
That was his makeshift. All right, you ain't winning the title, but you the king of the ring, and then Roman took it and crowned himself king.
I know what it is. I look at Gallows and Anderson as a put together team. This is Festus, for crying out loud. Do we not remember Festus? All of a sudden, we're supposed to believe that he's the man now. He's this cool guy. Somebody ring the bell on
man,
him.
He brung up Festus. You foul for that one. Oh. Diving, son. He hit the diving swanton outside of the ring. That was beautiful and landed on his feet too. He came back, man, in very good shape. Oh, Josh Briggs with the kick to Joe Coffey. Joe Coffey being makeshift in this match instead of Ivar. I'm kind of disappointed. Oh, does Josh Briggs win this? Oh man, ballets. Let's see. Where are we at in the comments? Riley says, quick quiz question. I've said it before for King, Todd, Nick, only wrestler to kick out of End of Days. I always forget this, even though you said this before.
McIntyre.
There you go.
WrestleMania 38.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and he was pissed about somebody kicking out of that move too.
I seen him give the End of Days to Becky in 2019 at Extreme Rules.
Man.
That was fire.
That was my first ever live wrestling event.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, watching what's the name get his head stapled at ringside was great at WrestleMania 39. I ain't gonna front. Was it Finn Balor?
Finn 14 staples.
Man, watching him get them staples live during that match, that was great. And he's a beast for that. Just staple it real quick, bro.
Yeah,
like what? Most people would have just said no, man.
Yeah,
That's why they let Edge go like walk into the night. Like, yeah, go ahead, bro. You good. You good, man. You out here trying to do all this other stuff. He said, sad fact, 2 of Riot Squad are pregnant at the moment. That is very true. Sarah Logan is aka Valhalla is pregnant. They said Liv Morgan said on the Funny Marco interview that he asked her, he said, does anybody ever fart in the ring or something like that? And he said, yeah, he said my partner in the Riot Squad, Sarah Logan, used to fart all the time.
That's wild.
Oh my.
And I said I could believe it. I think I said it in the comment section. Yo, her feet, bro, like the way that they do her feet right now, they dirty all the time. I can believe she farts in the ring. I'm giving it a buck.
That's crucial.
I'm sure that's got Michael Cole going crazy. He's eating all over himself.
Yeah, he is.
He sees them antlers and he just can't control himself.
Oh man. Ruby and Sarah Logan, if you don't know, yes, sir. Ballet says, I agree. Nick, Braun Breaker needs a storyline. Absolutely. Braun Breaker needs a storyline fast. Please give that man a storyline. He's gonna keep breaking everybody in half until he gets one. That's what I like about it.
I like it.
Whoever he fought last night had the Ravishing Rick Rude pants on with the kiss on the back. He got broken in pieces. Oh man, he didn't have to do him like that. Ballet is laughing at. She's crying. Uncle Todd. She is laughing. Riley says, "Oh my God, Festus Todd really had to bring that up. We all forgot about that gimmick." Man,
I can never forget.
Riley says, "Yes, well done, Nick." Ballet says she was probably nervous. Oh, no, some wrestlers do it all the time, though, on purpose, though. Like from what I hear, they said some people do it all the time. And I gotta watch this new Undertaker interview he has with Undertaker has an interview with Mark Henry, and Mark Henry is he said like just to start it to show the preview in the beginning. I don't know if you guys have seen it. He said that he was like, he said, yeah, man, they had to send me to Canada to go wrestle one time. I was finna kill Shawn Michaels and the rest of the clique. And then Undertaker just started laughing. He said, you see how casually he said it? Like they said he was like, Mark Henry is hilarious. You know what I mean? It's just hilarious, funny. Like you could tell he was one of them tough guys Undertaker liked to hang around. Stinger Brothers Golf says, picture in picture. We are back now. We got Josh Briggs with a big splash. Another senton from Wesley off the top. Wesley trying to put himself right back in the hospital. And Braun did that to poor Ricochet. Yeah, he broke Ricochet in half too. I thought we was getting a new Ricochet. He came back with a new attitude and got that attitude broken in half before we can even see it. He said some things have to change. The thing that changed was him getting broken in half by Braun Breaker the next week.
Sheesh.
And you never see him with his speed title either. That's fucking. maybe the speed was Braun Breaker and the speed that he broke him in.
He said, I find myself here every week. Yeah. You're gonna find yourself there, over there.
Oh, did he pin Joe Coffey for the win? Oh no, he kicked out. Oh, that was awesome.
I like how Wesley goes off the second rope, Rey Mysterio style.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the moonsault?
No, just when he hits the ropes, when he runs to the ropes, he goes off the second one instead of all three.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Who else does that right now? Somebody else is doing that too. Oh, it's in NXT. It's in AEW. Who's doing that in AEW? Coming off the second rope. I'm glad they started bringing that second rope back and stop pretending like it didn't exist. Somebody's gonna come off the bottom rope. I'm waiting to see.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You bad man. You do that, you cold.
You got to figure out how to bounce off the bottom rope. Somebody could do it sideways and then come with the elbow.
You go off the bottom rope. Get you on a TV and get Gallows and them up out of here.
Here you go. I think Ricochet could do it if anybody could. Ricochet should be wearing his belt. Absolutely, Ballet. I absolutely agree. Real Husbands of Hollywood. Oh, season 3. Oh, the LOL network. Kevin Hart has really built the LOL network up. I didn't even know it was still around. Uh-oh. Josh Briggs with the choke slam. Boom on Joe Coffey. Put him to sleep. Wesley, watch he reverse it. You take it too long. Oh, he choke slammed him on top of him. They are not letting you get the double pin, bro.
Yeah, he ain't Roman. You're not stacking nothing.
Yeah, nah, no, it wasn't. Nope. The original. I got to give it to the original stacker though. The Green General. when he power bombed. Who was it? Drew McIntyre on top of or was it? Did he power bomb? Sheamus on top of Drew. Whichever one at WrestleMania 39 was absolutely the greatest thing I ever seen in wrestling when he pinned him. That was the greatest. And I was right there at ringside. I was laughing. I got my own footage of it too. That was great. I was like, bro, he just got power bombed on top of his homie. Y'all don't find that interesting? And then the slow walk. If you wasn't there, was that night 1 or night 2?
That was night 1.
That was night 1.
Yeah.
So you saw them when they were hugging each other, walking up the ramp, trying to figure out if they was gonna re-sign their contracts at that point. Like, bro, we just got power bombed on top of each other. Are we re-signing these contracts or not? Oh man, he said, "Now that's not a good look, Enzo." Oh man. Oh, the rest of Gallus is out there.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
All right. Uh-oh. Josh Briggs has been taken out. Don't tell me Joe Coffey is finna win this. Wesley has missed it. Missed the clothesline. Oh. How do you pronounce Glasgow Kiss? Joe Coffey has won. So we know that Obafemi will retain. Just right. So everybody is clear. He will retain. Look at the crowd. They are angry. Oh, they're gonna continue the match?
Double. I like it.
Joe Coffey and Wesley. Oh, they both pinned him?
I like it.
Double pin?
Yep.
So it's still a triple threat. Look at Obafemi. He said both of y'all are winners. Natalya that has some work done. She's still pretty though.
Yeah, she'd have been worked.
You stupid. RB says, he says, Riley Sports, Sandman, Ballet, what's happening, y'all? What's going on, RB? Back in the building. He said, what's your favorite finisher in WWE women and AEW Ring of Honor women? Mine's Athena Eclipse and probably the Z360 by Zoe Stark. The Z360 is nasty, and Athena's finisher is beautiful.
That's perfect.
All right, Ballet. I know you got to go do your you have to go do your enforcer work. Thank you for stopping through. I will check in on y'all in a little bit too. After NXT goes off, we are in the we have just finished the first hour. I saw a cool Wesley figure today in a store. They had British Bulldog 2 and Bret Hart. Too many choices. That's when you just got to get all three.
Right. I'm like, you got to get one of them.
Look, she back here. Look at her. She's too. You know, she needs to be in Chase U with Thea Hale. They are just alike.
These brothers right here need to be something.
They do. I think they need to trade who they have on their team. They need Jaida Parker on, but next to them versus Jaida Parker should be their leader.
Man, I don't know, but listen, I think, I mean, I don't know how to recover from it,
but I think gloves on like Solo to Don. Go over there, Valet.
Oh man.
What'd you say? What would you say?
I think Logan Paul needs to beat Cody Rhodes for the chip.
I would listen. I don't think Cody needs to. I'm of the belief, like a lot of people, that it's time to play hot potato with the title.
Got to. I'm tired. I don't like long reigns.
I do. I like long reigns, but we just came out of one. Now it's time for us to have. I miss the days of there being like 3 to 4 different top guys.
Right.
And you don't know who's gonna hold that title. It's gonna be Stone Cold this week. Mick Foley might win it this week. Then The Rock might win it this week. Undertaker might win it this week. We talking in a matter of 3-month spans. It's different, and then it'll come back to The Rock. The Rock takes it back. You know what I'm saying? From them, and I like that. And we have enough. We have enough in the heavyweight division to do that.
Because the way that they set it up now, if they do another long reign, you know how long that reign has to be. Roman Reigns had a long reign. Gunther had a long reign. Like all of these titles is just too much long. We did that. We broke records. Now let's let a bunch of different people be champion. Logan Paul as the WWE champion will bring a lot of attention to WWE.
It's gonna bring so much hate, but I think Logan Paul is gonna bring. It might have the reverse effect too, though. You know what I mean? I think that it could have that. I don't want it to have the David Arquette effect when he won the WCW title.
But David Arquette was never known as a. Hold on one second, King Leo. David Arquette was never known as a person who can get physical, and Logan Paul has actually put in that work. But hold on one second.
Okay. Riley says, I can't wait for Nakia the Lions to return and hopefully stay injury free. Remember her when her running split splash got banned by the old owner of WWE. Not sure if you heard that crazy story. Glad he's gone. I didn't know that Vince banned her from doing the running split move. That's crazy. I just want her to stay injury free as well, though. She is a great talent. What do you think about Nikita Lyons, Nick?
Can't wait for her to get back. Definitely want her to come back and take over and stay injury free.
Yeah.
Have
you seen her career before, like all the stuff that she was doing before WWE?
No.
Like she was like a pop singer, like, you know what I mean? I know she knows Taekwondo for real. Like she's like if what Hogan wanted in Brooke, but like Brooke just didn't have it. Like she's that. Okay, showing the lotion commercial right now. I'm kind of sitting there thirsting right now. Thurston Howell the third. 7th winner of Academy Awards Best Picture. What is this? Oh, this is Oppenheimer. I haven't seen it. Oppenheimer. I haven't seen that yet. Have you seen it?
No, I saw it was on Peacock. I just didn't get a chance to actually sit down and watch it. I heard it was lackluster and kind of anticlimactic. So I haven't been bored enough to be like, all right, I'll give it a chance.
I usually like long movies that are you know what I'm saying, have a lot of how would you say, dialogue.
Yeah,
those are my favorite movies is to watch. Like I used to love one of my friends. He got me into it. He used to be like, bro, like movies with the deep conversations. That's what we used to call them. Yeah. And so we used to be like, oh, and then we used to laugh at it when they had the heated conversations in movies. Is one of the main things that I love is when there's heated arguments in movies all the way through. Let's see. Riley says Wendy Chu just returned too. She got a massive pop at NXT live event. I think it was. I saw it, unless it was NXT. I believe she came back to NXT and had I thought she had a match on NXT too, but then again, I can't remember her having one. So it must have been a live event, right?
Corey Jaida was back at a live event over the weekend.
Oh, was she?
Oh, I kept seeing it on Twitter.
Oh man, look, there go Ava. Oh, but Femi, look, he mad about it. Okay. Why she ain't fix up her office with the money that Tony D'Angelo gave her, bro? Sexy Red comes to NXT next Tuesday. She has made it. Sexy Red again. She's an NXT spam, bro. Like, this is crazy. Post baby. I mean, look, listen. Drake. What's the name of the label? Gamma. I get it, but she does love wrestling, so I'm not mad at it. And she posts about wrestling a lot. So she was mad. She said that she was on the Trick Williams thing. She said that she posted about who was it that attacked Trick Williams? Whoever it was that attacked Trick. Oh, it was Noam Dar. She said they go Noam Dar. She said she gonna get him. I didn't like it. So, but she's coming to NXT. Question for King Nick Todd: what's your favorite entrance in AEW and WWE at the moment? Mine's Tony Storm. AEW and WWE, Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso at the moment. I definitely have to agree with you on Tony Storm. You know, Riley, how I feel about Tony Storm over in AEW. I think she absolutely, next to Roman, now that Roman's gone off into the sunset, Tony Storm has the best gimmick in wrestling to me. There's not a better gimmick in wrestling. Although I do think Jaida Parker's the finest woman in wrestling right now. She's my favorite. She's my favorite. Like I say, she reminds me of the homegirl down the street that just used to beat people up. She says, "Why you know I had to pop back over here, man. I know ballet. Let's look, man. Hopefully she hook up with the right person, like Jaida Parker backstage. You know what I'm saying? I can see her and Jaida Parker giving off the same kind of energy backstage if that's what's gonna happen." Riley said, just wondering who you liking at the moment. I do like Bullet Club Gold entrance. 2, I like Jay White, though. I do love that entrance as well. Man, in WWE, Jey Uso definitely does have one of the best entrances right now, especially with the addition of the Fireflies.
Yeah, that would WWE wise, that would have to be mine. Cody and Jay probably 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then AEW, I would say Tony Storm, or before Jericho was getting all this hate and all the please retire chants, I would say Judas.
Oh yeah, that Judas what's the name was great. The Judas his theme when he walked in.
Yeah.
Who else?
And MJF.
Oh, absolutely. MJF.
Can't forget about our scumbag.
Come on, man. I miss our scumbag, man, a lot. Who else, man? People are going. You guys might not agree, but Takeshita's Takeshita's intro with the Don Callis, just all it was is just the doom. It just does that, and he comes in. Takeshita's Bolo and me from the Bruce Lee movies, bro. Like, so that's always call him Bolo. He's like my favorite. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW right now, and I think he's being held back. Let's go, Jaida. Jaida is vicious, man. She fights like she's like fighting somebody just on the block, dog. Like, that's all I like. Look at it. She's like, watch out. Look. Oh, here it comes. She doing it already. She's trying to get this over with. Slap. Watch out. Bow. It's over. Once she does that, it's a wrap. Why they doing her like that? I can't wait till they add her to WWE 2K next year. I'll be able to do that. Ooh, gave her the chin breaker. All right. It's too early for that pin. Power's out of it. Is she gonna get her down and over? Oh, she got her into it. Yeah, she got a 1 count. She's too powerful for you, man. Jaida is she is way too strong for these women down there. Yeah,
Jaida, she's quickly becoming one of my favorites in NXT. That is for sure.
It's the attitude, man. Like, that's what I love about it. It feels real. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, that's the thing about it. See, they right back there. They need to be like, yo, I need her. And they need to trade it. And they need to put the other girl, I don't know why I can't remember her name right now. I just looked it up. But she needs to be with to me, she needs to be in Chase U with Thea Hale. They have the same energy. Thea's been looking for a friend for a long time. And I think her having a best friend that likes everything that she likes and they do stuff, and I think they will make a great tag team together. Now, I just said that I don't like people being put together as tag teams, but this is developmental. This is where you can develop the tag team. She acts like Thea Hale. Look at her facial expressions and the way she acts. It's like 1 and 2. Oh. Oh, okay. Jaida's getting better at selling. Is NXT still a developmental brand?
So I don't want it to be. I would rather, I think we talked about this before whenever around the draft, they were trying to make it a big deal. Like it can finally be that third brand, and NXT Level Up would be the developmental. And I mean, I want it to be that way, but I mean, I don't know what really makes a developmental brand versus just a third brand that's smaller. I mean, would Rampage be considered AEW's developmental brand since it's pre-taped and it's only an hour?
No, because they just put whoever on there is like, it's not whoever's complaining for the week. It seems like whoever's complaining the week before gets thrown on Rampage the next week.
Yeah. So, and I mean, like you said, the arena here at NXT is sold out, and it's sold out every week. Even live NXT events are doing better than AEW. So it's what really is a developmental brand versus a third brand?
True. I think I'm hoping that they we'll see what happens when they go to Vegas and they start doing the Vegas thing. That's where NXT's not moving to Vegas. What's going to Vegas? Is it Level Up or I mean
just I think it's just the battleground for the pay-per-view.
Okay. No, I thought something was going to have a residency in Vegas as far as cuz they're using the UFC they're using the UFC whatever UFC's
Apex?
Vegas. Yeah. They're using that to actually do something back there.
Oh. I thought that was just for battleground for the pay-per-view.
Well, I know that they're doing it for the pay-per-view, but I'm wondering if they're doing it for that too. I want to go over there and I want to go to Battlegrounds and do press if they're having anything. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would. I can get down there.
Yeah, I was Mitch, Hunter, and I we're talking about doing a watch along for Battleground. So I was gonna see what because I know you had said about you were maybe gonna look into trying to go or didn't know.
Yeah, I definitely want to. Is Wendy Chu? The sleepy wrestler gimmick is funny.
I'm all for that.
Exclusively on X. So is the belt exclusive to X too? Like that's what I mean. Like it can only be shown on X.
No, Ricochet did have it at one point backstage. I saw it.
On a
I think it was before he got broken in half by Braun, but
that was funny, bro. Oh man. You gotta watch that match that Braun had yesterday with the jobber.
I was gonna I gotta watch. I'm probably gonna watch Raw on Hulu tomorrow whenever I get home from work before I go back in.
It was absolutely amazing. Let's see. Riley says, I thought one of your favorite women was Queen Aminata. Absolutely. I love Queen Aminata, but as far as to beat Athena for the title, I'm not feeling that. That's the only reason I'm not feeling Queen Aminata right now. I don't think that her or Red Velvet, she's already beaten both of them anyway, but I don't think either one of them have what it takes to take the title off of Athena. It's going to take somebody stronger to take the title off Athena. If you're going to give that the Ring of Honor women's title to somebody, Mercedes Moné, maybe. Even then, I don't even think Mercedes could beat Athena right now. Like,
well, she's about to go win the TBS title, so
who, Mercedes?
Yeah.
You think they're going to give it to her?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that though. I kind of want to see her put Willow over again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a get back for her because she was supposed to win the title in their first match, but she got hurt, so they had to call the audible and give it to Willow. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be she's gonna get have that get back, and then I could see them doing a trilogy fight.
How would you want to see that her book? Would you want to see her book to win clean, or would you want to see like Chris Statlander turn on Willow finally?
I mean, it would to push for the trilogy. You could maybe do the turn on Willow, and then her be like, "Oh, I didn't really lose. I just because of her I lost. So let's do it again." And then boom, you have the trilogy. And then just to have, I mean, either way, you could still go for the trilogy. So
yeah,
I would be fine either way.
Okay, I can see it. Let's see. Riley said MJF great entrance. That's the worst entrance ever. King Takeshita. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW. Don't worry. He sounds like a no. I know what you mean by it, but that's why I like it, Riley, is because it's annoying. It pisses you off whenever you hear Don Callis' music. So and Takeshi just coming down and saying nothing and then just pointing at you. That's why I like it. Like I like crazy stuff like that. Like I say all of the time, I like the carnival aspect of wrestling still. And so just something like that, like, dude, all you hearing is just that stupid ass humming sound and then Takeshi pointing is absolutely comedy to me.
Yeah, take shitta is great.
Oh love man, they blocked that on 2K.
Like take shitta.
Yeah, like if the way his name is pronounced, they like if you try to enter it on 2K, or like to download it, like they just put like dots. They just put take, and then it's just that they put an ellipsis after it. Raleigh says yes, it is a developmental brand. My opinion, okay, I can give you that. Trains wrestlers to get better and ready for the main roster. Example: Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, and Chance Carter. I absolutely agree. But I'm just saying, when I'm asking that, Raleigh, I'm looking at it is because there's a transition happening with how good these people are down in NXT now. Like we're not getting like, you know what I mean? Like look at Sol Ruka, look at what we're getting with you know what I mean? Now more of the top people coming down. Speaking of Vegas, we've got to be at WrestleMania 39 Express. I mean WrestleMania 41, excuse me. We got to be out there, man. The whole crew needs to be at WrestleMania 41. I'm down there, and if anything, I'm trying to see what the they even have now that they call it the priority pass where you can put down payments down. But I'm just like, okay, so you guys have what is that called in the regular store for Christmas that people
layaway?
They have layaway, so now they have a layaway plan for the priority pass. I'll take it. Let me pay $20. You know what I mean? Whenever I feel like it, put 100 here, 200 there, so I can pay it off and get that 30. I think it's like 3,500 for the super priority pass or something like that.
Wow!
But I mean, you get the same treatment that you would anything. You get to walk backstage with the wrestlers and all of that other stuff too. That's the one thing I wouldn't do is walk backstage. Just let me go to the what's the name after and walk the floor. As long as I can walk the floor and do press and take my pictures and catch my spots, that's all I really care about. Let me go to the riser. Like, you know what I mean? That was the greatest experience, is being able to understand how to work the event if you're going to work it and be a press. Like, you know what I mean? To be able to have one person, you need a person at the riser early. Like you need to have them set up at least an hour to 2 hours early to make sure you got your spot at that riser. And then just have one person sitting there. You guys change. And if there's depending on how good of a cameraman they are. Our little tribal phone case. That must have been The Rock on the phone telling her don't take her jacket off for the night. He says, you doing a King and Queen of the Ring PLE live stream? Absolutely, Riley. Probably early for you guys. I think it's 5 or 6 for us UK fans. Woo, amazing. Don't have to stay up. Hey, look, every other month, Riley, you getting they hooking you up. So yes, we will be doing one. I know that the network is doing one as well. I know that I think me and Tati are doing one. She has her set. So usually, the team, that's how me and Tati always tag team the what's the name. So I'm going to find out. I don't think DJ said he'll be there, but I'm still waiting to hear back from Tati. So I'm pretty sure she's busy. So I'll talk to her tomorrow. Tati is usually locked up with a whole bunch of work and working on all her other stuff. So tomorrow I'll talk to her during chat. Dennis King is here. He says, "What's up, fellas? New to the channel. What's going on, Dennis King? How are you?"
Yeah, subscribe to all of them. I'll drop the network's link.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. He says, "Poor Takeshita." He says, "Let me check out this priority pass." Absolutely, check it out. Ballet dancer. She says, "Lexus King." Yeah, oh, he's out there. Look, he's gone again. He's right. He is Lexus King. Robert Stone. Here comes Robert Stone.
There's the Hardcore Sports Network link. Subscribe to that. We have a Facebook page as well. We're pushing for 500. I want to say we're at 455. So pushing for 500 follows and trying to get to 100 likes on the Facebook page.
We go. Oh, the Facebook page. Oh, yep. I need to go over to the Facebook page. I'll make sure I get it over there. I gotta get over there. I'll find it on my phone.
There's the link to that.
Is there a group as well?
We don't have a group. I have a group. I'm involved with a group on Facebook that is like heavy with the sports and everything like that. And then I have a group as well for Sleeper Sports Media, but I'm not very active. I push the Hardcore Sports Network page and my page on Facebook as well.
Okay. And yours is Sleeper Sports?
Yep.
I seen him, Lexus King.
Yeah, you finally here. We was like, we just said that you are Alexis King because you vanished again. Riley says he is sub. Thank you, Riley. Dennis King, he said, "Oh yeah, I subscribed last night for the Monday night watch along." Thank you, Dennis. I love Lexus King, man. He's grown to be one of my favorite wrestlers in NXT right now, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun when he gets to the main roster.
Absolutely. It's the fun that he's having. You can tell he's really having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like his character is developing. You're getting to see his you know what I mean? You're getting to see his personality, which is what I like. He's growing into a person. It's like we're getting to watch him grow up. This is what I love about wrestling and with second and third generation stars. I've always loved it. I don't care what anybody says. I've been a Cody Rhodes fan since the beginning. Like to watch him grow up wrestling. I've been a Dustin Rhodes fan since the beginning. Like literally before he was Goldust, when he was just Dustin and had the mullet with the trunks. Like I was a Dustin Rhodes fan in WCW when he was the original American Nightmare. When he used to come out with the in the cowboy. What do you say?
Oh, what about when he had the white face? Was that?
Oh, when he was 7? Yeah.
7.
He was 7, absolutely. Yeah, when he was 7, absolutely, man. I am look, bro, like let me see. Oh, it's not in this brand. I gotta add it to my brand kit. I have a I make the covers for WWE and stuff. I haven't updated my website in a while, but I make the covers monthly for you know what I mean, or not monthly, but periodically, I used to do it every day during wrestling. I'm just going through one of those, you know what I mean, fatigue periods in creation. where I had to stop for a second. Nick, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm going through one of those. But usually after every event, every day I make a new cover. Every morning I'll get up and I'll do my my whoever the winnings were and all of that stuff.
Right.
We need to have that on the network anyway. I think.
Yeah. So I've been talking to Mitch and trying to get like a website or blog type thing going.
Mm-hmm.
We're just shooting around ideas right now. So trying to get that going. Like we just now started doing audio uploads of all the shows and podcasts to Spotify. So
okay.
But a website and blog type thing definitely is something that that's basically what I did for school. I started one and kind of stayed with it for a little bit and then just got, into doing other styles of content and media. So
I think if I had like I'm trying to get more writers. I think if I had more writers, then it would be a lot easier because I want people to post articles and stuff. Have you been over to the website?
No.
Yeah, if you go over to the website, like on nodirtsheets.com, like if you look at it, just look at it. You can see what I put together, and then you'll see how much stuff. Like I went hard for like a year, but it was just a fatigue, and I don't have enough writers. I don't have enough stuff. Todd, even you, bro. Like if you want to write something about it, like, and then let me know, and then I can create a cover. Like I do the covers like magazine covers. I do that, so it makes it just gives a you know what I'm saying? Like it's just we're a sports thing. It's a sport, so you give it the old WWE magazine look. Like that's what my thing was, and I give it like a moving background on. It works for TikTok when I post them. I get thousands of views on those things, man. A lot of the times, the Roman Reigns one I did was absolutely great, and I never wrote the article yet, so I have to come back and do it again. I name each one of them. Tati has one art. She has one article on the website, the Undertaker one that she did. I did one on Athena. There's so much stuff there. If you scroll up the left, there's more sections.
I could definitely get behind that and getting involved in that because that's right what I was up like the alley that I was trying to do in the sense of like a recap, like writing a recap article versus doing just jumping on and just talking about recap and everything like that. So definitely that's up right there with what I was trying to do with mine as well. But yeah, definitely I think we should try to get talk to Mitch and get like the network's website up and going and do stuff like that for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with it. I mean, it's easy, especially on what's the name, the back end of it with Lexus lost. I didn't miss it. Who did he get beat by? Who is this?
Who is this?
Lola Vice. I'm sorry, man. Lola Vice, I think she might have more MMA victories than Shayna. I went back and watched Shayna's matches. Shayna was getting her ass beat.
Get on that, Mitch. Mitch is always slacking.
Yeah, Mitch was he's comment creepy. He said, "Look, let me get on it." He says, "Dennis King said, subscribed last night for the watch along." Oh, where are we? Okay, we're down here. He said, "Man, poor Athena." Shaking my head, man. Athena is great. She is stuck down in ROH, but I don't think she wants to go up to the main roster to get lost. So, there goes the champ, Big Trick Willie. What do you call himself? He said, tell him what you call me, Trick Willie Wonka. Riley says, do you agree with my Mercedes comment or think she's doing great in AEW so far? Nick, Todd, and Mercedes Monet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care for the fact that they're delaying her debut in ring, and I mean the times that she's been out there since she arrived at Big Business, it hasn't felt like that big of a deal. So I don't know what it is that's making it seem like that, but I hope that Double or Nothing kind of kickstarts what she can be for them.
I think that what I think is that I don't think she was cleared yet. Maybe not. Maybe she was shaking the ring rust. That could have been it.
Yeah.
And I think her taking the bump from Willow through the table changed my perception of whatever I thought was happening with her in the back.
Right.
And I knew once she sat down at that table, it was going to come back. Everybody that's been talking about her promos, I was like, all right, just give her a minute. Let her have a contract signing, and then let's see what happens. I was saying that to everybody. When she had that contract signing, I knew she would Mercedes. I knew that Sasha Mercedes was back.
Yeah.
It snapped in because I remember the last one she had, when she had that one with Bianca Belair. And then she was like, bitch, let's get real. When she said that, I was like, oh, let's go. I was like, I hope she beat Bianca now. But I knew she wasn't going to beat Bianca. I knew she was going to pass the torch. That was a great, main event for WrestleMania as well.
Yeah.
So, Raleigh, to say so, I think that Mercedes is doing great in AEW right now. You guys agree or no?
Well, I think she needs to get into the ring. That's where she shines the best. In the ring. I've never been a fan of we gonna hold them out the ring and let them do a whole lot of talking. You got to get in the ring. Yeah. That's what it's all about. And once she does that, I think things are gonna pick up.
What do they call it in basketball when they be sitting the star players? I just forgot.
Load management.
Load management. Mercedes has been on load management since Big Business.
Yeah.
Dennis King says the natural Dustin Rhodes, absolutely. When he was the natural, when he first came, you know what I mean. Then after that, he took when he was the people don't remember when he was the American Nightmare, and then he talked about it in an interview not too long ago where Cody, he signed over the American Nightmare to Cody and all that, so that way he can use it. I found that interesting. Mike says, "What's going on?" He said, "Hey, everyone, how's it going, Leo? What's going on, Big Mike? Welcome to the chat." He says, "I'm usually busy on Tuesday nights. I'm just tuning in to support. Thank you. I appreciate it." RB says, RB he says, Mike was having my brother. Says, how's it going, RB? Dennis King said, Mercedes Moné, I love her, man. I love her, but man, this ride has been rough. It has been rough. You are right, Dennis. But you know what I mean? They've been able, I think Tati said it as well. They have been able, like you're saying in this next comment, they have been able to build Willow during this time and build her up. So that's why I said I wanted Willow to retain. If she retains, it'll give Mercedes something more to work towards, like make her heel turn even that much better. You know what I'm saying? Because she's still kind of a tweener, but when she went through the table, the fans let everybody know who they were behind. And Mitch has put up the link. He says, tune in to our Spotify, Spotify. There we go, for the Hardcore Sports Network. Thank you for taking the time to put these up, Mitch, on the network as well. I think this will definitely help for people that want to listen in, and it will grow. I'm always off everywhere, especially when I'm talking about it versus going and talking about the matches. Here comes Trick Williams out to the ring with his red denim vest and baby oil.
He pulled that playbook out of the Rock's playbook right there.
Absolutely. Whoop that trick. Now, were they saying that beforehand? Because that wasn't baked in. The fans just naturally started saying "whoop that trick," or was it just his catchphrase?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because this song is just an instrumental.
I think I'm not sure, but I remember that they had like a section that may have been coerced by NXT, but they had a section that used to lead chants. So I don't know if that's something that they manufactured or not.
Shawn Michaels just in the background, just he over there watching hood movies, like, yeah, just say whoop that trick for me. Hey, I need you guys to say whoop that trick. You can tell Shawn Michaels been watching hood movies too, because and not just hood, he's been watching movies, period. He's at that age in his life where he just watches movies and shit. Like, I missed out on Clueless. Is funny. Hey, Tiffany. This is you. You're now. This is you. Dennis King said Tony was so happy like a kid, couldn't wait to show the new toy, even though it will be 2 months before she gets in the ring. At this point, you can take the belt off Willow yet. I agree, Dennis. He does that with all of his toys. He spoils it. It's like he's like me at Christmas with my kids. I will wake my kids up to go open their gifts on Christmas at 6 a.m. My kids be tired and shit, be waking up at 6. Like, man, I'd be like, hey, y'all, come open y'all gifts or open a gift early. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tony Khan does need to like relax on opening his gifts a little early. Ooh, Lash legend. She wearing that bodysuit. He said Trick always oily as hell. That's so Lash can slide all over him. I'm getting mad right now. Lash is like
my!
6 feet.
I don't even know if that's PG.
NCAA champion. No, who was it? Look, he going off. Who coming out? Oh, it's Gallus again. Here they come, man. What did Joe Coffey have to do with this? You just won the right to fight to Obafemi. Now what he wants smoke with Trick Williams too?
He said Logan Paul can do it. I can do it too. Double champ.
What was this?
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. Gallus is just fighting everybody.
Let's go, Javon.
Here comes Javon Evans. There we go. The young boy out there with Trick Williams. Oh, let's do it.
Get his ass.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, now it's over. That's a wrap.
What is these popcorn pants he got on? This is crazy.
Hey man, look, he's from the younger generation, cutting some slack. You already know. They don't know how to dress, bro.
Out there looking like corporate.
Ballet says, Lash to Amazon. She says, hey, Mike. She says, I hope that you are doing well at Mike. He says, hey, Ballet, how are you? Dennis says, bro, I am the same way. Everybody in my house gets gifts early. Hey, man, I do not blame you. Lash and Trick, love him, absolutely. Oh, Gallus is not playing, bro.
Who else y'all sending out?
Uh-oh, not the finisher. Bow! Oh, that finisher is sweet. That's another thing I like about 2K this year, man. You can set up tag finishers with the whole everybody in the stable. So everybody can have different finishers. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Sick. Yeah. I enjoyed that. I was doing that yesterday with CM Punk because I made a stable with CM Punk. And so I'm going through each different stable. I'm like with each different stable making finishers. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I want them to do this together. All right, I want these two to do this. But then I'm going to go over here and have them two to do this and just change it up. Uh-oh. Man, I think if you put Lola Vice and Shayna Baszler in a match, I got my money on Lola Vice, bro. I saw Lola knocking people out, and I saw Shayna getting her ass beat.
Yeah, that was last week, right? We looked up her MMA.
Yeah,
I was out there knocking head.
Yeah. Oh man, Lola Vice put the beats on the old girl, and then she was dancing in the ring like she does.
Yeah, she was twerking. The other girl on the ground bloodied out, and she started twerking. That was the craziest thing I ever seen.
Mike says, how tall is Lash Legend? She is 6 feet. I think 6 feet, 6'1". She said, Lash, go get your man. Lash did not help at all, Ballet. He said, man, they killed Trick. They did. He said, only 6 feet, LOL. He said, only. And she is tall, bro. That's without heels. We talking about, though. So if she put on heels, she's probably about 6'2", 6'3", depending on how big the heel is. And she got on stilettos, it's a wrap. He says, y'all think the guy that Braun Breaker nearly killed last night shot himself last night? Probably, as hard as he hit him. Look, man, Braun Breaker liquefied his insides last night. That's what I was telling everybody. He liquefied his insides, bro. That was man, that was a mean beating that he took last night for the sake of the company. Who else did they do that to? And then they released. It seems like everybody they release and they feed the Braun Breaker on the release.
I saw that. What is it? Apollo or not Apollo?
What's his name? Zach? Or was it starts with what was his name? Let's see.
Cameron Grimes was the most recent one.
Oh, he caught it too.
But I'm trying to think of who it was before that. Cedric Alexander.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Oh man, this is.
And then there was another one before him.
Okay. Copilot has taken over on on Microsoft Bing now it has ChatGPT built into it. All right, so NXT, the releases from May 2024, Gable Stevenson, Daryl Mason, Vlad Pavlenko, Ezekiel Bogan, Kia Saint, Emma Diaz, Valentina Feroz, Keyshawn LaFour, Trey Bearhill, and Julian Baldy. Nobody knows who any of those people are, probably. April releases Cameron Grimes, Von Wagner. Man, these are all people that Braun Breaker has broke off. He broke off Von Wagner. Remember, you heard him?
Yep. Yep. So he was the first one. And then it was Alexander, and then it was Cameron Grimes.
And then Zion Quinn got broken in half by Braun Breaker on release too. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see. Mitch says, Nick, how's your first watch along back?
Good. NXT is always a little different because I'm just now getting into it, but to get back and get excited for Battleground, it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, man. It's Battlegrounds win Sunday, right?
June
8th
or 9th.
Okay. Let's see. He said, man, I feel bad for that jobber. I did too. I feel Dennis King said they put $100 in his pocket and then they bet they gave him more than that. They should have gave him $1,000 for them one they took when he came in, when he hit the corner and came around. The one off the ropes was the one. That was the one that liquefied his insides. Then afterwards, all the liquid came out. When he came around, he did the who was it? The oh shit! I'm drawing a blank right now. I haven't had my coffee, you guys. Y'all gotta excuse me. The Braun Strowman, how Braun runs around the ring.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker did that and gave him one of those.
The Strowman Express.
Yeah. So I don't know who does the Strowman Express better now. It's in between Braun Strowman, Ludwig Kaiser, and Braun Breaker at this point.
I want to, just because I've never really put those two names into one sentence, but Braun Breaker versus Braun Strowman is a must-need match for me now. And Battleground is on the 9th, June 9th.
Okay, so 2 weeks out.
Yep. And then there was something else that I wanted to. Oh, they gave him $100, and that comment. They said we'll hook you up with a Dude Wipe sponsorship. Just go out here and take this from Braun.
Dude's name is Dante. What? Okay, so he says, I know you're always looking for fresh talent. Sexy Red, I say, I can't wait to go to NXT next week, y'all. I might RKO somebody. Man, don't put her in the ring to RKO nothing. But like I keep telling people, she has the hardest work ethic in music. There's nobody that works harder than Sexy Red right now. I'm not saying her music is incredible. It's just her work ethic. I have never seen anybody work all the way through a pregnancy and rap at a pregnancy. I know that she, you know what I mean, is unsavory for her to show up at high schools to do shows and stuff like that. I don't know who gave her that idea, but she's working hard. All right, next week we got Roxanne. Who is this? Roxanne Perez and Kiana James, I think, and it's not Kiana James. What's her name? Okay, Trick and Javon versus Gallus. Let's go. They giving that young man some run. Shayna Baszler, here they come. Ams, the Asian guy who just you said AMS, the Asian guy who just beat Lexus. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out, man. Lexus King got beat. I'm mad about that.
Who is coming to NXT?
Huh? Sexy Red. Sexy Red. She's a fan. She is a super fan of NXT. She tweets about it every week, bro. And WWE. She tweets about WWE. She's like, I'm surprised they invited her before they invited O'Shea Jackson Jr. though.
Bro, there's nothing PG about Booty Hole Brown out here.
No. Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty meat. I've listened to her album, bro. Like, she got some catchy shit on there. Not to say that it's nothing, but there is nothing PG about it. I'm glad they're doing it on USA before they get to Warner Brothers. They bring it in. They about to bring in, but it is very smart to do this because she's going to bring in her fan base. This is how you bring in a new demographic of people. She watches NXT. She knows that she probably likes Jaida Parker. She likes Trick Williams. Her demographic is there of the people that she likes. We know that there are a lot of black wrestlers on NXT and Latin wrestlers. She knows what I know. Shawn Michaels knows what he's doing, bro. Like, that's why I say he watching movies and he's tapped into all kind of the different cultures and he mixing it in, right? He down there making a gumbo, bro. Like, Shawn Michaels, they showed you him in the kitchen cooking. Shawn didn't went to Louisiana and learn how to make gumbo. That's all it is. Sure. So he know how to mix everything together to get all of these what's the names right. Dennis King said he can't wait to see Julia. Oh man, where is Julia? She did a Mercedes Moné walkthrough and ain't been back yet.
Yeah, Julia Hart, she got hurt again.
No, not Julia Hart. Julia from Stardom in Japan.
Oh.
You familiar with her?
No.
Listen, look her up. She is absolute. Listen, Julia is. You see, Dennis King, the way he spells it. Look her up. How you know who she is, Doug?
She was there during WrestleMania week or at Stand and Deliver. Yeah, she got hurt. A wrist fracture.
Where in like training?
Shaking hands.
It was.
He said shaking hands.
One of them fans popped up one from Ringside News earlier today. Yeah, right here. WWE is hopeful that she can still debut at NXT Heatwave despite wrist injury. She's probably only is going to miss 3 to 9 weeks.
She'll be there.
Depending on the severity of the injury, she could be out longer. Heatwave is on July 7th, so she still has a bit of time.
Oh yeah, man. Her versus Asuka or Kyrie. Man, when she hits that main roster final, oh man, I cannot wait. Oh, damn. Them cameramen, now I see what they were saying. Them cameramen is foul. They've been saying that these cameramen they be zooming in real close. On these
they understand the assignment.
Yeah. We was talking about that in chat the other day. Like these cameramen nasty, they zooming in. He did that real quick too. Sean was like, "Yeah, just do it." He's probably pressed the button like real quick. Dennis King said hi. He said HBK invited Drake and Kendrick. He did invite Drake and Kendrick because Kendrick used his name used his name inside of the beef. Or he used the Sweet Chin music on his hit record on Not Like Us. So he did invite Kendrick and Drake to finish their beef in the ring. We know Drake ain't coming, but Kendrick should show up. He should have took the invite. Kung Fu Kenny have him sit at ringside. Dennis King says that's why I said he tapped in. What it is that the wrestlers are backstage and they are listening to this stuff. Shawn Michaels' office is right there. He's probably like, what y'all listening to, what y'all got going. You know what I mean? If you remember the NWO was built off of all they did was listen to Death Row.
Man,
So
something's wrong with my brain. I have Kendrick Lamar come to NXT, and I have Gallus beat him down.
I mean, Money in the Bank is in Toronto, so
for Drake he's not leaving the house now. The Weeknd might come in character. I can see the Weeknd coming in character. That's who they should have. That's who they should. How many times haven't they used Weeknd music a bit for
it's been like 5 years in a row or something.
Yeah, for WWE, right? Was it for WrestleMania or for what? Yeah, so why hasn't Weeknd been in any of the games yet?
That's a good question.
Like he's in Fortnite. I won my first Fortnite game with Weeknd and then started dancing on. Right? He has a dance. He started because he has a dance for his emote, and I danced on whoever I shot at the end. The Weeknd plays Fortnite too, though. Like religiously. He said, let's say he says, Dennis King says Marigold first show. He said they want her to face Roxanne is the rumor. I would love to see that. She lays it in LOL. She's got to light up, she's gonna be lighting up NXT. That strong style gonna hurt them girls. They absolutely will. I think Jaida Parker will be able to take the pain though. And I'm waiting to see who else needs to come. Who else I think needs to come up to NXT finally is Booker T's girl, Braxton. I gotta look it up. I'm telling you, I need my coffee right now. Oh, Promise Braxton. There it is. I need to have to look it up. Promise Braxton. That's Booker T's trainee. She is like the next. He calls her the chosen one. She is his next, like pretty much his protege from like actually like descending the Harlem Heat era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And from him. And he went down, Trick Williams. He called Trick Williams over, Jacob Fatu over. He brought Zilla back to ROW. I miss when he had the blunt though. He was smoking. He said WWE been using all his music. All right, man. That's what I'm saying. They need to go ahead and bring him in and put him in the game. He says, "Who do y'all? What y'all think about Jey Uso beating Ilya?" I thought it was a waste if they were just gonna let Gunther beat him tomorrow, but I guess maybe they're trying to keep Ilya away from Gunther.
For now, probably would be my guess. I mean, they couldn't have them in the finals because or in the semifinals, the Raw finals, because then it would be a waste. So they got to do it. They got to wait to do that, in the main event of an actual pay-per-view and that whole thing.
I absolutely agree. It's gonna happen. Y'all know where Shayna Baszler gets her gear from, right? I thought it was Legend of Zelda, but it's not. She plays she's a gamer. She plays Warhammer 40K.
Oh.
She knows like the whole, that game has like hundreds, there's a whole bunch of games for that. They put out a new game every year. But she knows the lore, she buys the books. Like she is really deep into like, and so like that's what the logos are that she uses, the Warhammer logos and stuff.
I knew she was a gamer because I've seen her on Up Up Down Down with like Woods and all them, but
I think what's her name beat her for the title. She had the title for me, and I haven't watched in a few weeks.
It's been forever since I've watched it too.
Yeah, she look at the cameraman zooming in on Lola. Who was it? Shayna had the title, and I think she lost it to Johnny Gargano on like his first episode. He says, I love Jay, but him beating Ilya was crazy to me. I mean, it's not too crazy considering he has to come up and get his chops on the main roster. And Jay is super hot right now. He's selling all of the merch, but they've got to put a title on Jay like at some point. Like we're getting to the point now, like you don't want to miss, like he's deserving of it if it's about putting asses in seats and selling merch and the fans being behind somebody, you don't want to miss having somebody that you could put a title on, let him get his reign in. Like he's main event Jey Uso, and he's losing all of his main events. Like, what are y'all doing? Yeah. Like, Dennis King said, "Damn, Lola, yeah, that's why the cat Sean keep cutting to her."
Man,
yeah. Like I say, he know what he doing. This is TNA wrestling, right? I'm sorry. That wasn't PG. That wasn't very PG of me. Richard Martinez says Roxanne is a new opponent next week. Debut of Camille and Leo and Nick Von Eric. Oh shit. Grandson said that he was signed with the promotion. I'm wondering if that means NXT. I wonder as well. He said the move said, "Hey Dennis, go back and watch Go back and pull up Lola Vice on YouTube and look at her MMA shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Her in the MMA, woo, she is a knockout queen. Super kick, super kick, super kick. Oh, girl, right here is trained with the with her sword. They're gonna take her out like you can't have two, I guess, huh? There can be only one. She's Highlander, bro. I'm gonna start calling her Highlander because they got rid of Xia Li for her. You only can have one person with swords and weapons. Uh-oh. Wow, there it is. Spinning back fist. Oh! That shit look like it hurt. Shayna Baszler is in the ring. Oh, she tossing her out. She like tap her out. Shayna said, handle that.
Lola Vice. Lola Vice.
Oh, big elbow from Natalya. I know that. Oh, spinning heel kick. Oh man, she gave her a spinning roundhouse. Oh, and she's about to look at her. Lola Vice is wilding. You're not getting that. I know you didn't think you was finna put her in the sharpshooter. Is Natalya finna get her first victory in months on NXT? Shayna's knocked out. You didn't. That elbow didn't do all that. That's what I was finna say. She caught her. Oh, she putting her to sleep. Come on, man. She's up for the tag. She's gonna get beat down if she get in there for a tag. Gut punch. Natalya. See, that's how fast they should move on 2K with that. Oh, heart attack.
I like it. I like it.
She said she was trying to form a new heart foundation. It wasn't quite the heart attack, but I'll give it to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She didn't do the Bret Hart jump.
Yeah.
Shayna didn't like that. Let's keep the beef going. Let's keep it going all the way to Battleground, man. Oh man, Chad Schrader says, "What's up, fellas? Let's go, Lola Vice." Absolutely, we wanted her to take it, but you know, she gave up too many jiggles when she was trying to put her into the sharpshooter. Dennis King said the drop the ball with the LA Knights. So you're so right about Uso. I think LA Knight still has a chance, man. I don't think he's done just yet. And then they showed LA Knight. He's been around so long. He was in Triple H's workout video. I saw that online today. Did one of you guys post that, Nick, or was it just on random Twitter? Oh, yeah, I told you, Knockout King. She even got knocked out on here. Oh, did she just clap on her? Oh. Somebody clip that up. I'm gonna need somebody to clip that up.
That's not PG.
No,
That's not PG.
Lola Vice.
Shayna.
I was-
Look at Shayna. Look at Shayna.
That's not PG.
I knew this was gonna happen. See,
Make
this is
you
what
wanna-
happens when you mash tag teams up together.
Make you want to do the Tamatanga, the MFT. Yeah.
Man, look, Shayna.
Sounded like
Shayna
a
ain't let
gremlin.
go. Look. Oh yeah, that was funny.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah, Shayna. Yeah, Shayna.
Carafuda.
Lola Vice is like WWE's man, I'm forgetting everybody's name tonight. Let me see.
Paige Van Zant.
Nah, from AEW with the face paint.
Oh,
She's fighting Deonna Purrazzo right now.
oh, Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. Yeah.
Thunder Rosa.
She give me Thunder Rosa energy. My money's on Lola Vice at Battlegrounds. I'm sorry, after watching they better play that up too. If y'all listening, Shawn Michaels, because I know y'all be watching my channel and shit sometime, taking ideas. Y'all better play up the MMA backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all show who was winning and who was losing in their respective companies. Dennis King said Highlander. She's like Highlander, bro. Like there could be only one. You cannot have more than one person with weapons.
Oh, I want to see that. Yeah, they doing it. They doing it.
Oh, you
They
just now
doing it.
catching up. Uncle Todd is just now catching up.
They doing it.
You behind. And no wonder you wasn't reacting.
They doing what you just said though.
What's that?
Yeah. With Ava said NXT Battleground, and then Shayna took the mic and said, "Nah, or NXT Underground."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
They gonna have an underground match? Yeah, let's do it. I love NXT Underground. So are they means they're gonna do it in a week, or are they gonna have an underground match at Battlegrounds?
I would guess an underground match at Battleground.
I want to see it. Dennis King said, if I was a wrestler, I'm not taking no backhand like that. Absolutely not. That was a crazy backhand. She looked like she hits hard, bro. Lola Vice. But that was a real spinning back fist from, you know what I mean? She's a UFC, like I say, she used to fight in Bellator, I think. So she hits hard for real. Richard Martinez, Leo, you see my comment? Let me go back. I'm sorry. You talking about Roxanne Perez next week? Yeah, I did see this. I'm so waiting for it. The debut of Camille and Nick Von Erich. I want to see. Hopefully, they're able to take care of. We know the history with the Von Erichs. Hopefully, they're able to take care of the wrestlers. London, how'd you make your website for the articles? I used GoDaddy, and GoDaddy has a lot of tools in there that you can piece together to use it. I just started with a blank canvas.
Never played around with that one. I used WordPress, which was just free, and then like you can have different people have the login and make the articles and all that stuff. So, but yeah, yours, it definitely looks like it has that real big time feel towards it. So definitely that would be something the three of us we could get onto a StreamYard and kind of plan it out and see how we would want to do it or whatever. So.
Okay. Yeah,
definitely.
it's a lot of it. They have they have it where you can pay monthly, or you could just pay for the year for the package. Because I pay monthly for I pay for the year already with just for the domain. But then monthly, it's the stuff to be able to use it. I think that makes it simplified. As far as it goes with it's but I know they have a package where you can they charge less, and then you have to have a what is that? A Microsoft 365 account, an Office 365. So for mailing and stuff like that, so you can have it because I have like a London@nodirtsheets.com, blah blah blah. So you can do that for your emails, and then everybody that goes in has to have a Outlook email. The emails are $7.99 or something like that.
Okay. Per
person. So definitely it does that. But that's how I made it. I used GoDaddy, but then on the back end of GoDaddy, they have what's the name you could use to set up. You could use their tools, and the tools they charge monthly for their tools to use. if you want to use it, or you can make them yourselves. But I'm not good at making a website, so I just use the tools there just to do the drag and drop thing or to move stuff around where I want it. They have blogs and stuff like that, the different ways you can set it up in so many different ways. Then if you have video and you want to store it, that's where it gets expensive for anybody. But if you want to save everything, we all know you need Vimeo. So Vimeo, you get a Vimeo account. I don't use that many videos and stuff like that, and I have YouTube to save all my videos. So I do have Vimeo, but I kind of really find it pointless. The only thing I need to show is that one video that shows at the beginning from WrestleMania until I get more until I update the video. Denny King says La is still over. Absolutely. Lola Vice, absolutely. He shouldn't have lost to Lola, or he shouldn't have lost to Lola. Oh, absolutely. The Rock's daughter is actually doing pretty good in this role. She is, and it's helping her be able to speak more. I expect she wasn't bad in the ring, so I expect her to be back wrestling at some point, depending on her wrestling ring shape. I don't know if she's still doing her, her wrestling routine and stuff like that, but she is definitely doing great as running as being manager down in NXT. I want to see her in the game next year as one of the NXT managers. Definitely. I'm surprised she's not in the game at all. They still haven't added her to the game. You would have thought they would have added her. Let's see. What's messed up in wrestling? Sometimes they have stories right in their face and don't pull the trigger. Absolutely. There's way too many stories that they can. This is why I say, like, if anything, if we're going to do anything with Jey Uso, if you're not going to give him the title, you need to put him in a storyline, and he needs to be in a long-term storyline. The first storyline that he needs to be in is him versus Uncle Howdy and the rest of the Wyatt Six.
Yes, indeed.
He has the Fireflies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only one way. That is the way. He has the Fireflies. That is the perfect. Like I say, the story has written itself. Have them attack him for having the Fireflies. That's it. And you go from there. JoJo gave him the Fireflies on top of everything. So she called him and said that, like, hey, man, I'm proud. I'm happy to see it. The audience have given you the Fireflies, and have him be the chosen one, and then y'all go and do your thing. Alexa, Braun Strowman is too nice backstage. I don't understand why people don't see it coming.
And in the recent teaser for the QR code thing, it was Rowan University was shown. So
Rowan University?
Yep.
What I haven't seen that. Was that an old gimmick that he had or something?
No, I assume it's part of the new what they're doing now, since Eric Rowan just resigned.
Okay. I like Eric Rowan, man. I've always liked him. I thought he got a bad rap, definitely, and and what's the name when they made the Bludgeon Brothers, and I was kind of upset the way they did that. The Bludgeon Brothers was like the biggest disappointment in WWE history to me. Like, how could y'all do this to Eric Rowan? And I still think Luke Harper versus Nick Nemeth was one of the best ladder matches I've ever seen. Next to Shawn, it's probably up there next to Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys and what's the name, and Shawn Michaels. We all know Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon is like the greatest ladder match of all time. But I think that him versus Nick in that match. What was his name before that? Like I said, I'm just now starting. I just grabbed
Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler versus seeing it after. I just said his name and I forgot. I'm telling you, I'm tired, bro. Like
Rowan or Harper?
Luke Harper. That match. Do y'all remember that ladder match?
No,
I haven't.
Oh my god,
I'm too new to it to wrestling. So,
man,
yeah.
Let's see. I'm pulling it up for y'all. Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper, man, was one of the greatest ladder matches I've ever seen. Yeah, here's the because they be pulling stuff offline. So it's on, I guess somebody has it posted on Facebook. He says, I like Ilya not doing no H bomb on me. Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. No.
He said, bro, I've been saying that. Man, hey, Dennis, listen, bro. That is, I'm telling you, look, man, one thing that you're gonna get when you come here is that we know wrestling for the most part. And you know what I mean? Like, yo, I for real, like just my history on just watching it. And Todd's, he's an NXT guy, but he loves wrestling, period. We all do. Nick loves wrestling. Like most of the people on this channel, we all love it. Which comment, Richard? I must be missing it. You're asking me about it. I'm asking which one though. I know is it the one unless they're not sometimes when you put comments in it won't come through. You are watching from YouTube, so it may be a YouTube thing where they're blocking out your comment. So try to change up the way that you're writing your comments so that way I can see it. If I didn't see it, then write it again so that way you can do it. Just change it up. It might be a keyword inside of your comment that's blocking it out. Then it says, I know it's off subject, but that triple threat match between Carlito, Shelton Benjamin, and Nitro was good. I got to go back and watch that one.
The North American title ladder match in NXT was awesome. Where it had like Velveteen and Ricochet and all of them.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, that match
is that the debut for the whenever they first crowned the North American champion, like the very first one.
Yep, that was the one.
Man, when Ricochet did that flip outside of the ring to stand in front of Velveteen Dream, I knew Ricochet was different from that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was when I knew Ricochet was different.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, okay, this dude is definitely different.
And Velveteen was actually like
Great.
step for step with Ricochet when he kept saying like anything you can do, I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was great.
Where is he right now? He's had a match already.
Trying to bring him back. I'm
trying.
I'm sorry. I need Velveteen back in NXT or the main roster.
I think they're trying. I think that it's the tour of I think the tour that he's on right now, the apology tour. He's already wrestled and showed he still has what he can still wrestle.
Right.
And you know what I mean? They found out that nothing happened. So it just depends. I know the fans are fickle. So we'll see what happens with the fans and how people feel about what happened. You know what I'm saying? But have you seen the match, his return match when he wrestled in like the attic or whatever the fuck he was at?
I need to see that.
Oh yeah, let me find it for you.
Bring him in and get Doc Gallows up out of here.
Man, look, if you keep slandering Gallows and Anderson, we're gonna have a problem. Let's see.
Hey guys, I'm gonna run. I gotta be up and be at work at 4:15, so I'm gonna grab a shower and head to get some sleep. So, but I will see you next week. I'll be on Dynamite tomorrow, and then Double or Nothing on Sunday. So,
okay. Well, what we'll do, we'll just end it now for everybody, and I will definitely thank you guys all for coming through. I will read this last comment before we go.
Yep.
Let's see. Dennis King says Adam. He says, "Oh hell yeah, Adam Cole as well. Ricochet versus Ospreay was fire." Adam Richardson, what's up, Leo? What's going on, Adam? And Dream had potential. Dream still has potential. Hopefully, one day we'll see him back. But tomorrow, you guys, we will. Tatiana will be live over at Wrestle Tati for WWE. I'm sorry, I didn't air the whole background and everything changed. And went to my bracket. We will see you guys. If you guys please go over. If you haven't followed Wrestle Tati, she is a part of the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm going to leave it. I know everybody has to run. I'm going to leave her channel there. So you guys, if you guys want to see more of us and at the Hardcore Sports Network, we will be live here tomorrow for NXT for a watch along with Earl as well. Who else? You'll be there too, right, Nick?
Yep, for Dynamite, and then I won't be on for King and Queen of the Ring, but I will be for Double or Nothing.
All right, and thank you guys for coming in and watching, and we will see you guys next week for another show of NXT. Thank y'all for coming through.
Turn me up, Johnny.